Given that Oppenheimer, the expected Best Picture winner, won, the 2024 Oscars ceremony left viewers pondering something else. What was up with Al Pacino? Oscar night is always a mixed bag. The 96th Academy Awards had some big highlights, like Ryan Gosling's I'm Just Ken performance, ending with a ripping slash guitar solo. But the event also had its share of awkward beats, including Jimmy Kimmel's cringeworthy Robert Downey Jr. joke.
You need to make an endorsement deal with a pharmaceutical company the next time you mention a drug on the air.
Wouldn't that be a radical turn?
The oddest moment may have come toward the very end of the night, though, when Al Pacino came on stage to hand out the award for Best Picture. It seemed like he was supposed to list off the nominees, and he didn't do that. It's customary for the presenter to read off all of the nominees before revealing the winner, even though the 10 nominated films were highlighted throughout the show. It's the final award of the night, so it's expected to build some suspense into the proceedings. Yet Pacino went straight for the gusto, stating, "Only one will take the award for Best Picture. I have to go to the envelope for that. And I will. Here it comes." He then opened the envelope and said, "My eyes see Oppenheimer." There was a palpable sense that the crowd didn't know what to make of what he had just said, because they didn't immediately applaud, perhaps thinking he was about to mention all of the other nominees. Things picked up when he began reading the producers' names, clearly indicating that Oppenheimer had indeed won. It was a huge moment for the Oppenheimer team, but many people online were focused on Pacino's odd handling of the presentation.
This is why I say make the font bigger so he can see everything in the teleprompter.
On X, formerly Twitter, BuzzFeed Deputy Editorial Director Spencer Althouse wrote, "I'm obsessed with the way Al Pacino announced Oppenheimer as Best Picture. Couldn't have been more chaotic or confusing, LOL. Traditionally, there's a lot of ceremony in the announcement of the Best Picture winner, with the list of nominees and the phrase, and the Oscar goes to, but not this year. Maybe Pacino thought the ceremony was running a bit long, so he decided to keep things brief so that everyone could start going to after-parties. Regardless, his reading led to a flurry of hot takes. One X-user was genuinely delighted, writing, "Al Pacino not even presenting the rest of the nominations and going straight to the winner is such a hilarious yet Oscar-worthy performance in its own right." Another found humor in how deflating it was on a night so full of pomp and circumstance, writing, "Al Pacino gives the most anticlimactic Oscar win ever, LMAO." Granted, at least Pacino named the correct movie, as opposed to the infamous incident during the 2017 ceremony, where Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway announced La La Land as the Best Picture winner before it was corrected to the actual winner, Moonlight.
I thought someone had been hurt. You know, the way everyone was talking amongst themselves, it felt like someone had a heart attack or worse.
But Pacino's moment, like that one, was divisive. Some found it funny, while others saw it in a more serious light. Oppenheimer was a frontrunner to win Best Picture for much of the awards season, and the moment could have been a final opportunity to pay tribute to many of the great movies from 2023, like Killers of the Flower Moon and Past Lives. But the ceremony ended with a whimper rather than a bang, and those movies didn't get a final acknowledgement. One X-user wrote, "Wish Al would have read all of the nominees first. I was looking forward to seeing the sizzle reels and a bit of tension." The Best Picture win was the 7th win of the night for Oppenheimer, and the acceptance speeches helped make up for the initial awkwardness as producers Emma Thomas and Charles Roven thanked numerous people for helping make the movie a reality. Making a movie based on J. Robert Oppenheimer was a bizarre and decades-long journey that finally came to fruition with Christopher Nolan's epic biopic. In the end, Pacino's odd reading of its Best Picture win is merely another strange moment in the movie's story.